Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Vickie with VJ Designs. I'm going to try and do a quick run through this challenge journal I've been working on for Dearjuliejulie. This is the December challenge, and I did make mine a Christmas journal. This is my cover. I just put gold pin around the edge because it had a white border, and then I put this lace on the spine, and this is the tassel. We're supposed to put 12 pieces or 12 charms in here, so I have 12 different charms. This I made with beads, and some are the Dearjuliejulie beads. This is the Dearjuliejulie piece on here on the cover. We had to have that. Some sort of Dearjuliejulie digital on here. I also have that in the tassel with the beads. Here I spelled out the word peace with these little tiny beads. That's the first time I've used these. Those are kind of fun. Okay, so this one turned out to be a chunky monkey because we had a lot of stuff to put in it. So here's the pocket on the inside, journaling card. I didn't do anything on this page. I thought it was really pretty. I didn't want to cover it up. I'm just going to quickly flip through here because I don't want this to be really long. This is one of the clusters we needed to make. This is one of the page edges that we needed to make. It's a long, tall pocket. This is one of the pockets we had to make, and one of the tags. It's down in there. And this time we did not have to fill all of the pockets and stuff. I tried to fill most of them. Journal card. These clusters make a cute a tuck spot to put tags or journals, cards, or you can fold a piece of paper and put in there. These edges I just glued down. This paper made a pretty big pocket the way I folded it up. So I just put one of the clusters here, this journaling card, and down in there like that. And then this is one of the scrappy notebooks we had to make. This was the matchbook one. And so that just fits down in here like that. Keeps wanting to slide on me. Most of these, all the digitals, well, this is a Dearjuliejulie digital, I believe. And that front page was. That one was. There's a little pocket here. I didn't put anything in there. This is a color paper page. And on the back, I just took it. This is a notebook. This was from a notepad. So I just glued a piece down on here like as a big pocket. Put gold pin around two sides of it. Put this little tag up here. And this tag I made out of an envelope, a window envelope. Fits down in there like that. This is a piece of the music paper. So this is the middle of the signature, and I just made kind of a flip out of it. This was also off of a notepad, this birds. So put that on there for writing space. Just glued that on there for writing space. And then over here I made this side into a pocket with the journal card. And some of these other digitals are from Artie Mays. Some of them might be from Rach and Bella. It's a little envelope. This was one of my envelope ideas. We had to have 11 envelope, whatever, envelope ephemera of some sort. It's a little carrier statement envelope. I didn't do too much to. I just put the required elements on the front, and then I just put this strip across the back to cover. I think there was some writing back here. Just put that in there. Another page edge. Here's the other side of this paper, and it made a small pocket. I made another tag out of an envelope that I turned inside out. I love doing that. This was Julie's. I saw her do this first, and I just loved that idea, and I ran with it, and I do it a lot. So it was a window envelope. So I put something inside. It's got washi tape and strips of paper. This is from Dearjuliejulie. This is a little flip up. This one has a belly band. I have to bring it down through this way because it's kind of bulky. Hopefully I can do this. This is a belly band that I made with a piece of an envelope and has a slot for a little card in there like that. And let's see if I can get this out. There we go. It's a little bulky because I put a wax seal on it. It's a fabric flip, and it's waterfall inside with these papers. These are both from those long notepads you get, and I cut off the bottom or the top of them. There's another one. And I just put this brown paper on the back. And this was a piece of packaging. And then this is Dearjuliejulie on here. And then I took a piece of this gold and white cord, put across the top, and then trim. This is also Dearjuliejulie. So we've got her covered on this. Let's see if I can get this back in here. Might have to find a better spot to put this. But for now, we'll just put it there. Okay, here I made a little pocket out of the bottom part of an envelope. Made my own faux stamp here. I believe that was Dearjuliejulie paper right there. That was, I'm pretty sure, for sure. It's one of the stencil tags I made with a job. It has a little belly band and a extra space for journaling. I think you can put this behind too, I'm not sure. Get it in there somehow. There we go. Put another cluster. I just glued it down. So this is the back page of the first signature. And this is the kind of journal where you glue the signatures together. So, and I've done a couple videos on this. So there's another one of the page edges. This is one of those tall silverware bags that you get at the restaurants. So I just put a piece of paper here on the front. I folded it up instead of cut it off, and I made a little pocket. So this is Dearjuliejulie right here. And then I put one of my little scrappy notebook. Fits in there perfectly. And then I made this tall. This also has a job back here. It's like a little scrappy notebook back here. So that's the job for that tag. So this is the beginning of the second signature. And I made a journal card out of this window envelope. That's the Dearjuliejulie digital right there. It's the other half of the, or this is part of the music. I didn't do anything with it. I might come back in later and do something, or not. We had to do 2 folds that we've done before, and this is a flip-up postcard fold. So this is half of it, and so I made the slit on top, the opening on top, and I took one of these envelopes that I stenciled on, and that goes in here. And open it again. I didn't put anything in the envelope. That's, you know, I'll probably put this on my Etsy shop for next year, because it is a Christmas journal. And I don't think anybody's going to want to be buying a Christmas journal now. But I thought this was really cute here. Julie also got me turned on to these little labels that you could buy at the dollar store. And there's all different sizes on one sheet. So they're really cool to use as ephemera. Okay, here's another scrappy waterfall notebook that I did. And I just glued it in. This this cluster I made into a paper clip, and then I hung a charm, one of my 5 charms that we had to make on here. It kind of makes it bulky, but this is one of the pockets we had to make. This is the middle of the middle signature, and I always like to hang charms from the bottom. So this is one of the charms that I made, and then this is another charm that I had that I put on that sort of coordinated with the colors. So here's the pocket made out of vellum, and I just put gold pin around the edges. There's the Dearjuliejulie digital right there, and then I put this. This is one of the tags with a job, and it folds it's a tri-fold, so it has lots of places for writing, and I put a band closure on it like that, and that fits right down in here. And in this pocket, I put the this stenciled envelope. That's the closure for it, and I put a tag tab on the top, so you know it's a tag. This is another stenciled tag that I made on a piece of, oh, what do you call that? Gel plate paper that I had. I stenciled on that. And this is a tag with a job. It has a little pocket back here. There's the Dearjuliejulie digital back here. So those fit in there, and that's where I put one of my clusters on there. I have to watch my phone, make sure it's not going to tell me it's full, and I get through the whole rest of it and it's hasn't been doing anything. So I made a flip out of this. We had to do 4 flips. And this is a page over flip. And on the other side, I glued it down and made a tuck spot so it holds this journaling card. And I put one of my 5 charms on here, dangled it on the tab. Here's the other half of the postcard flip up. And then I put another little envelope that I made in here. And this half of that music paper I made into a big pocket. And I put a wax seal on here. There's the Dearjuliejulie digital, and I took some tissue paper and made this little thing right here. I don't know what you would call that, but I folded it so it made tears. Anyway, I put that back there and put this on here for writing. And this is another tag with a job, and it has a pocket that you can hold something. I just put that in there. But, yeah, it has a pocket. And in this pocket, I just put one of her small tags. And this is another thing I did with an envelope, was I made a corner tuck spot. Cut off the corner of an envelope and fit it over the page and put some decoration on it. This is a faux stamp from Dearjuliejulie paper. And this tag, it's another stenciled tag. And on this one, I put this little hidden paper clip on here, so it has this journaling card on the back for extra writing. And then I just cut out of the music paper, I just cut a little flower and put up here to cover up the staple. I stapled this on. And then back here I have this. This was made out of an envelope also. This was cool because I don't know how long I've had this, but it looks like that faux tape you make to look like old tape. And this was already coffee dyed, so I just cut it down and put, this is the Dearjuliejulie on the back. So this is the end of the second signature, the middle signature. This is the beginning of the last one. So here's another flip I did. This is one of Dearjuliejulie's digitals, I believe. I don't know, it's on some different paper, so it might not have been. Anyway, I think it is though. I'm not sure now that I'm thinking about it, but this is Dearjuliejulie here, this piece. This is her digital also. It's another page edge. From this envelope, I made one of my flip-ups. So I just put something in the window. That's the Dearjuliejulie digital on this one. Put some washi tape on here. This is also her word. No, this is out of the Tim Holtz book, I believe. Perfectly Ordinary. And I put a piece of a small doily here. There's so many different things you can do with envelopes. This is I think it's called 9, I don't know, something about 9 envelope page or pocket page. 9-piece pocket page. So there's little pockets in here, and they're narrow because of the way you have to glue this together. And over here, what I did was cut took my punch, cut 2 holes, and I put this ribbon in here like that. Shows through on the other side, which is just fine. And then over here I made, this is one of the envelope pockets that I did with an envelope, and I made a tag to go in it. Because it had to be pretty tall. And it was plain envelope, so I didn't have to decorate the outside much. But here's the Dearjuliejulie digital on here. And then I like using this drywall tape. She also got me turned on to this. I love this stuff. There's another pocket back here, and I put one of my clusters here, and you can put something else here, or just journal. Leave that for journaling. This journal card I put in here. This is a stenciled one, and Dearjuliejulie digital on there. And on this music paper, this is one of those like a bank coin envelope. And so I just glued it down, and I put this washi tape over the sticky part of the envelope. Put some washi tape here, and this is the Dearjuliejulie digital. And this is the tag that goes in it. Tag with the job. I had it backwards because I forgot this pulls out. It's like a hidden journaling spot. I hid it so well for myself, I forgot that it was. So that lace comes down when you get this down in here. The lace kind of comes down over the edge. So you can't really tell that it's, unless you look at the back. I don't have that down all the way. I'm not going to do that right now. But anyway, that goes in there like that. This paper here I took out of a notebook that somebody gave me. It was for some class they had on a weekend, and it had all these blank pages like this, and it's perfect for junk journal. This pocket I made out of packaging, clear packaging. And I put this tag in there. The job on this tag is that it has, I put an index card on the back, and then I put a pocket. And so it has a piece of paper in there for additional writing space. So that's the job. And I put another seal, wax seal down here. There's the Dearjuliejulie on this pocket. There's another tuck spot that I made out of one of these clusters. There's a page edge. We're getting close to the end. And there's a little tag I just put down in here. There's another little pocket there. That's the other side of the nine pocket page. There's two little pockets here on this side. And then this is the back pocket and the back page, inside cover. And there you have it. That is my December 2025 Dear Julie Junk Journal Challenge journal. That's a mouthful. And it is a chunky monkey. I like it. And I'm done. I'm so happy. So there it is. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and we will talk to you soon. Please press that like button and subscribe if you have not. And I will see you next time. Bye.